Hello! It's me, Troubadour, and I got a fun team for y'all today. We are in the Golden Pack because I can't stop playing this pack. It's just too much fun. And we're gonna try and use a pet that honestly I don't use very much. I think it's probably my least bought tier 6 in Golden Pack, and that is the Wildebeest. Wildebeest will spend 4 trumpets to gain a coconut 1, 2, or 3 times per battle. And while that sounds pretty darn good, I mean, coconut sounds amazing, right? Coconut blocks any damage 1 time. And then on top of that, like, all you need is 4 trumpets. Like, that sounds really good, right? But in practice, it's really not that strong. It can be a little difficult to get the trumpets maybe, or maybe its stats aren't just high enough to take advantage of the coconut late game. So you don't really see it that often, but today we're gonna try and feature it using a different kind of way of doing the Wildebeest. New guys we'll see a little bit later. Early on here, we're just gonna take some tempo. You know, we got the baboon plus the lizard. That's really nice. And next turn I can buy the beta fish to faint onto the lizard in battle as well. That'll be really helpful. The opponent here builds up some trumpets and they got some nice stats, so we take a loss, but that's okay. This turn we're going to bring in the beta fish, and that's going to help us a lot. Probably should have sold the African penguin first, but you know what? I'll be fine in the end. Maybe I could have bought an apple onto my lizard too, but I was really looking for levels for my lizard here. That's okay. 3/7 lizard with the beta fish in front is going to be really helpful, especially because it takes out that opossum there. And because of that, we're going to take the win, which is pretty good. Now on turn 5 here, we're going to be looking for a fig for our chipmunk just like that. And then even though I've got like a level 1 base stats baboon, I decide I want to keep it around just because I really want it for the, I really want it to buff my pets throughout the game. Especially, when you get to the end of the game, it'll guarantee buff at tier 6 every turn, and that's really helpful. Face a person running trumpet and flees, but because we sniped their entire backline with the figs, they're only able to trigger their guinea fowl 1 time before the golden dog summons. So that's pretty darn helpful. And we're going to find a baboon level next turn too. And we'll buy an avocado and maybe look for another lizard. We don't find it, but that's okay. But 7/11 beta fish plus a 3/7 lizard especially with all these fig snipes, we're just cooking right now. Fig is amazing, y'all. I don't know what they were thinking. It's like, maybe it just does a little too much damage for Golden Pack or something, but it's just so strong. You can stack so many of it. We don't find what we're looking for, but we're going to go ahead and just grab the crane just because it's a good unit. Maybe look for a nice tier 4 for the baboon to scale. You know what? Sea Lion's pretty good. Let's just run more scaling. Also, we'll point out, I did not grab Weasel. For the first time ever in a Golden Pack video, I am not running a gold build. Isn't that insane? I always run gold builds in the pack because it's my favorite and it's really fun. It's really strong, but we actually don't do it here. The Royal Flycatcher gives us a little bit of trouble, but we're still able to take the draw, which is nice. Preserve our hearts for the late game when we really want it. We'll just look for some avocados, maybe some levels, but really we're just kind of waiting for the next turn to come around, hopefully so we can find a tier 6 that we want upon level up. And we find a lizard level as well, which is really nice. Face a beluga sturgeon summon team, which is really scary, especially with the osprey in front. Thankfully our stats are high enough to take out the guinea fowl before it gets a little too strong for my team to handle, so we're able to comfortably win. The stats are coming in really clutch from the sea lion and the baboon here. We level up and we do not find the wildebeest. You gotta be kidding me. We're gonna save some chocolates. We're gonna pick up a different pet that I want to run as well, and that is the beluga. So the beluga whale, what it does is whenever you eat a food, it'll swallow the leftmost shot pet, and then it'll release that pet whenever it faints in battle. So if you use it, you can have an extra faint trigger on things like a slug, or maybe you can put in a pet and then instantly get it at a higher level, because the beluga whale will summon the swallowed pet at a higher level if the beluga whale's at a higher level. So say I was at level 2, the Nyala would have summoned as a level 2, which is really nice. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking for here. We also think about doing a chocolate cake because it's another way you can get levels on your beluga. And I just hard roll for another Nyala, which I find right there. And once again, I don't find the wildebeest. I do find a warthog. Warthog beluga is actually really nice. But our stats are pretty darn good. The figs are taking out some of their pets as well. They're getting a lot of trumpet generation, but their level 1 Saiga Antelope is just not enough. My level 2 Nyala is already better. Saiga Antelope's just kind of an unfortunate pet in Golden Pack, let's be honest. But we don't find what we're looking for here. But we do get a chocolate cake beluga, so let's just look for the wildebeest. Can we find it? We don't find it. We decided to pick with the Highland cow just because we need trumpets for our wildebeest. And the HP scaling from the sea lion's gonna come in really handy, and the baboon is guaranteed to hit the Highland cow because it's the only tier 6 on our team, so it's going to get all the HP buffs, which is really nice. We're actually gonna barely lose to that grizzly bear there. Oh, you hate to see it. But yeah, we're still rocking on 7 wins, and we finally find the Wildebeest. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring in our sea lion. Give me a second, I'm cooking, all right? We're gonna get there. But I do get the baboon. I do get the Highland cow to level 2, and I get some HP scaling it. I'm already at 25 HP after 2 turns, so that's really good. Really want that trumpet generation for our Wildebeest later. Now, I kind of don't like the chocolate cake on this beluga anymore, just because its stats are so high and I'm kind of going to waste. But you know what, level 2 or level 3 Nyala will make up for that. That's pretty nice. And you know what we're finally gonna do here? We're going to swallow the Wildebeest. That's right, we're actually gonna have a Wildebeest inside of the beluga. So one of the hardest things about Wildebeest is that it doesn't have great starting stats, so it's hard to take advantage of the coconut. Well, the higher level beluga will just summon a Wildebeest with higher stats, and so it can be really helpful for circumstances like this. Like, look at that. We just take no damage. We get level 2, so we get like 16 damage attacks off for free twice, which is really nice. And we get a little bit extra scaling this turn as well. Maybe we can find another useful pet, maybe a level 4 beluga. We don't find either, so I'll just pick up a lizard just because. Why not? It seemed like the best option available. I think this is actually going to be the last turn. So our trumpets plus our wildebeest, what do we face? We face a money scaling team going for level 3 Stoat win. Oh man, of course I would run into the money team, right? But look at this. The double coconut here means preserve our health, and we have just enough to take out all of the wolf summons and get the win. Coconut coming in clutch. Let's go. So yeah, that's a pretty cool use case for the wildebeest inside the beluga. You know, if you're having trouble getting stats onto a wildebeest, try doing this. It can actually be really effective. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.